again, just to kind of summarize so that you can be thinking about these patterns when you see other debates heating up, because it's really important to be able to connect them to issues that have come before, so that you can say, oh, that's just like what they did the last time. So just to summarize, the lies of fear and pretending to care about you. Almost any lie or any argument that industry comes up with can kind of fit into this category. So these are just examples, right? Higher food prices, job losses, nanny state, but again, themes that come up over and over again. And then lies of credibility, right? So manufacturing credibility by buying experts, creating front groups, and then name calling, which is to tear down other credibility. So what can we do about it, right? I mean, and then, you know, we definitely want to have more of a discussion about this. So, you know, the main thing here is to not take it lying down, okay? To not accept these arguments at face value. So when you hear industry saying higher food prices or job losses, right, to question it. Question everything you hear the food industry is saying, because they're not making an actual argument to have a legitimate debate. Okay, I can't emphasize that enough. They're coming, it sounds obvious, but it's amazing to me how often this kind of gets lost by the wayside. In other words, industry has a vested interest in making an argument. So, you know, but they find clever ways to put that argument out there that kind of makes you forget. And this was common throughout Prop 37. I mean, I wound up having discussions with, you know, my own colleagues or friends that were so brainwashed by these messages because they kind of forgot that there was a $45 million campaign being waged by the likes of Monsanto to tell these lies. So to be questioning all the time with, you know, classrooms like this, of course, but outside of the school also in terms of your communities, your families, raising these questions when you hear, when the opportunities come up. And then, you know, obviously we need to go further than that in creating a grassroots movement. And I always tell people there's no shortage of opportunities to get involved. You know about a lot of them already. But these days, there is no excuse not to get involved somehow, whether it's supporting, you know, your local school district or some kind of regional group or federal, even international groups that are doing amazing work. But again, really thinking about how to shine a light on industry practices specifically and understanding that this is essentially a political fight that we're engaged in. Because the food industry is always going to lie, but that doesn't mean we have to let them get away with it.